Asking questions, yeah, I'm hitting every angle. Spill your heart out like you talking to an angel. Trying to spark something new. I got something for you. Is you fucking with me? Tell me all of the things that you want the whole world to know. Tell me all your ideas. Let go all of your fears. Kick your feet up and get comfortable. Tune in my way. Come fuck with me Friday. Yeah. Is you fucking with me?
Hello, guys. It's your girl Angel here, the hood woman of God. And y'all know before I get started, I got to do a mic check, 1, 2. I need to know, is anybody on here? Can you guys hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up in the chat? I'm just waiting for some more people to hop on so we can see if you guys can hear me. My mic is on, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So if you guys can give me a thumbs up in the chat, no matter if you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you can hear me up and give me a thumbs up in the chat so we can go ahead and introduce our special guest for the week. So you guys know who I am. I'm your girl, Angel, the hood woman of God, and this is the dopest podcast around, the Fuck With Me Fridays, the Laugh Podcast, where I interview dope individuals who are big in their faith, a force to be reckoned with, unique in their craft, creative, and knocking down barriers every day. And this week, I had the honor of interviewing my first love, my baby girl, Mrs. Margo Join. So we are going to welcome her to the hot seat. Yay! Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for being my special guest today. And thank you, Chanel, for the thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me, girl, because y'all know how I be having technical difficulties. So they should be
testing. Can y'all hear me too?
Can y'all hear Margo? Let us get a thumbs up. Okay, that's good. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to give you the opportunity to go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience and let them know who you are. Who is Margo?
Hello everybody. I'm Margo Owens. I am a 18-year-old, guys. I just turned 18. My birthday was like 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago. So I am an 18-year-old. I don't know what should I introduce myself as. I don't know.
You're about to be a high school graduate, a college bound. Like she just said, she's 18 years old, so she grown, so she thinks, so she says. Not only is that, she's also a big sister, so she is the oldest of my 4-piece spicy, and she will be leaving the nest soon. So stay tuned, guys, because she will be revealing what college she chose to go to in the fall. Okay, are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited for you guys to know and to reveal it.
Okay. So my first question for you is, what makes you big in your faith?
I think what makes me big in my faith is kind of how I am able to articulate my faith. I might find that some people, they simply just believe in something, or they did this ideology and they just go with it without fully understanding it and adapting it themselves. And I feel like what makes me bigger in my faith is my ability to actually stick by the things I say and like actually fulfill the things that I say I'm gonna do. And
so what's some of the things that you have stuck to that you are doing right now?
Well, I'm here, y'all. I stuck to this podcast. I stuck to getting on this podcast and introducing myself. Well, I didn't really do a good job because I didn't know what to say, but I got on here and I talked to you guys and I put myself out there each and every day. I became Margo. I am Margo. I don't know, so many other things. I don't know. Those are just some of the few I can think of.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And when you say you are Margo, you became Margo, can you give us a little bit more details about that?
So I am transgender. I was born male or assigned male at birth, but now I personally identify as trans femme, which basically means like, I'm more feminine. Like, so basically, gender is a spectrum. So there's like male or mass presenting, there's like female or female presenting. And under this like umbrella of like male and female, there's like kind of a blur in the middle of like people who just don't conform or don't like kind of fit in with the boundaries or the boxes of society. So trans femme is kind of just like that in the middle, but kind of towards one side because I, as like a trans woman, as what I originally identified as at the beginning of my transition, I just didn't feel like a woman. Like I feel like, you know, being a woman to some people is so many different things, but being a woman to me, I feel like is. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, guys. Being a woman to me, I feel like it's more than just, you know, looking a certain way, dressing a certain way, and I just never felt it. I just didn't, you know, fully feel like that role anymore. So I decided to change. But yes, that's me being Margo, and that's, you know, Margo. So yeah, that's me.
So another question before we jump into the, you know, 5 major questions. Yeah. How has your transition? How has it been going, and how has it shaped you? How do you feel like people gravitate to you now that you have made this transformation?
So that was like a few different questions, but
well, answer whichever one you want.
Okay, so personally, for my transition and for me transitioning, it has been such an eye-opening experience. I've learned so many new things. I've learned so many new things about myself, about life, about everything. And for me, it just makes me happier. It makes me more comfortable in my own skin. For lack of a better phrase, I didn't like being a boy. It wasn't for me. Like I never was like very masculine. And so to be able to step back, it really it helped me and it freed me. So I'm happy to where I'm at today. I will say though, like I you know, I struggle sometimes with not liking myself for certain features that I might say as masculine, and that's something that I feel like somebody who was in my shoes would struggle with, if you know what I'm saying. Like I think it's very understandable where I get that from. It's just like sometimes I don't feel comfortable even with those masculine features because as someone who wants to be trans feminine, why would I, if that makes sense? If you can understand that terminology. So there's just that. So that's kind of how my transition
But that I feel like, and not to cut you off, that's just in general because you have, you know, women who are born women who not happy with some of their features. Yeah. And it's vice versa with men as well. That's why you have so many of the BBLs, the, you know, Brazilian butt lifts, the plastic surgery. So I feel like that is just a human feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we have so many things to enhance and change the way you look, the way you feel. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Like,
yeah, know. But it's like, it's so different. Like, it's so different because while there is this stigma against plastic surgery and against like BBL, they're like normalized. Like, you know, like it's still seen as normal in society. If you go get a BBL, nobody's going to ridicule you or like bombard you with negativity. I mean, they do on the internet nowadays because, like, you know, people is mean. But, like, nobody, like, typically outside the world, nobody is just, like, outwardly just going to do that. Being trans, it's, like, it's always like that. Like, you know, and not even being trans, like I said, I was born male, so... What you doing?
I was just trying to
more
change
male,
them.
so I was expected to be more masculine, and I would be bullied for that, not being masculine enough, or you know, that. So that would that kind of made me just not want to be masculine, and I never liked to be masculine. So it kind of made me hate that masculine side more. But then on top of that, being in a society that tells me no, you can't, you have to be masculine, it just kind of keeps putting this pressure on you, and that's a totally different pressure. Besides, oh, I hate my nose. Like I want to look different. And I'm not invalidating that emotion of I hate my nose, because well, I felt that one too, a few times. So it's like I understand that, but I just feel like people really don't understand just like the mental mindset of being trans and being queer, and just looking around in society and feeling like it's something completely wrong with who you are. And that's sometimes what I feel like. And I have to step back out of like my own mind and be like, Margo, like at the end of the day, no matter how anyone sees it, your trans identity is valid. Like it is here. Like you are here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so sometimes when I'm walking the hallway and I think, I look like this or I look like that, I think, well, if I look like it, then I am it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's really like making me so upset? Like, what am I really over here overthinking about, and what am I over here bringing myself down for? Like, it's not that serious. So that's kind of how it is as far as like that part of my transition. But as far as like people's gravitation towards me and people's talking to me, every individual is different. Every individual will view me how they want to view me. Every individual will see me how they want to see me. Every person will react to you how they want to react to you. I get negative responses and I get positive responses. I get people who can't tell I'm trans the first time that I meet, the first time that they meet me, and I get people who are like right as soon as I open my mouth, they're like, oh, like he, she, what do I call you? So it's definitely both. I feel like personally, people like me, but I think that's just personality wise. Like I think I'm a pretty sociable person, and I put myself out there, but at the same time, I do restrict myself, and I do have my limits. And I've also noticed that some of those limits and some of those boundaries that I set with myself are because of the things and the bullying that I faced, like in the past. Okay. So yeah, I hope that answers that huge question.
I'll try not to make them so big. I'll try to ask just one at a time. Okay. So the next question that I have for you is, what makes you a force to be reckoned with?
Well, I mean, I think you can answer that question. I mean, I'm very stubborn sometimes. I don't really listen sometimes. But it's not even that. Like, I think I'm very persistent. And I think I'm very go-getter, especially when I want it. My mom think I'm lazy, or she thinks sometimes that I'm not really hardworking, but I think that I really am. And when I put myself to something, I think I really achieve my goals when I want them. And that's what makes me a force to be reckoned with, because I won't be put down. I think also what makes me a force to be reckoned with is my voice and how I speak for myself, and I say what I need to say, and I get out what I need to say, and how I articulate what I need to say. Thank you.
And so it's not that I think she lazy. I know she lazy, okay? I've been telling her to clean her room for an entire month. So, and I'm just gonna say, kids in general are lazy. Kids in general are lazy kind of with house chores, but I will say my baby has kept up with her grades the whole time she's been in school. And I'm just super proud of that. Right. So some classes she had to drop because sometimes you're not feeling it, and some subjects you just you can't stick with. So, but for the most part, she's always made good grades, A's and B's, and that's why she was able to receive a dean of excellence scholarship. So congratulations to my boo for that. Okay, so the house chores, maybe she a little lazy, but as far as other things, being a go-getter and definitely advocating for herself, even again, transforming her life to be the person that she felt like she was deep down inside, that was all her. And I'm happy that I was able to go on this journey with her. You know, as a parent, sometimes you be like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, you don't want certain things for your kids, or you know, if you birth a boy, you want a boy. If you birth a girl, you know, you want a girl. And so with that being said, um, I would say it wasn't a hard transition for me. I think it was more so of a who about time. Because as a mother, I study my kids. I pay attention to my kids. You know, I am on, like, what is it, a hands-on type of mom. So I'm on in their business. No, I'm not.
Oh, I think you're not. Girl, finish saying what you said.
I think I'm a pretty hands-on mom, and I pay attention to my kids. And I knew from a very young age that Margo was different. So again, with her advocating for herself to become the person that she deep down felt that she did that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a force to be reckoned with in itself. And with that being said, I want to ask you.
I wanted to say something. I wanted to say something back to when you asked me like about my transition. I wanted to like kind of make you understand even more.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how when you said growing up, I knew Margo was different. Even just that idea of what's seen as different, like that's seen as different because there is a norm, and we as a society we don't even see like there's a norm that's pushed on us, that's told us like this is normal, this what has to happen. And it's like when you don't fit in that norm, you really have to sit there with yourself and be like, what's wrong with me? Or that's what you feel like. And that's what I feel like, and that's what I feel like sometimes. And I feel like that's also something that really dwells or really is a part of my transition. And I feel like it's a part of a lot of queer people's identities and a part of their lives. And I feel like it's an important thing that we just graze over sometimes. And yeah, so I just wanted to add that, but you can continue with your next question.
My next question would be, what would you say to a kid that, like you said, that does feel different or going through what you're going through at a young age or even at an older age, maybe at school getting bullied, maybe want to come out to their parents, but they're afraid. Like, what advice would you give that child, that person? And I'll give advice to a mom or dad.
Okay. So if I had in that predicament, because I am like the therapist friend and like people who come to me and you come to me and talk to me, I would personally tell that person like, you are who you are. Like at the end of the day, you act the way you act. It's the way you act. It's the way you act. Like like
okay,
you know
easy. Okay, little easy.
Anyway,
that's the insider. If y'all know, my mama do. Y'all know. Now go
ahead. Anyway, so not I would tell them you are who you are. I would tell them, and you're valid. Like you're different because society says so. But with that being said, there are so many other things that was different in the past that's normal now. It wasn't normal for me to be sitting at the front of the bus 50 years ago. So it's like everything changed. So just be yourself and be out and stick out and use your voice to create that change that you want to be. And if you feel a certain way, I feel like you should acknowledge that and you should voice that and don't hide. That's the advice that I would give somebody who is like feeling different.
So the advice that I would give to a parent who feel like they have a child that's different or a child that's, transitioning, or even that maybe just gay, lesbian,
queer,
bisexual, whatever, I would tell the parent to love on your baby. Point blank, period. Love on your baby regardless, because it's going to be so many people in the world that's going to attack them, attack their character, attack what they're going through, and just don't hate them regardless. So make their living arrangements or their life when they're with you, make it the best that you can make it. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes, like I said, it's difficult to go through these things as a parent, but your kid needs love. Again, when they go out into the world, they're going to get attacked, they're going to get bullied, they're going to get all of that. So show them the love that you would want showed to you, and just be there for them. I would definitely say, if you need to like seek counseling. I would definitely say talk to your child and try to understand what they're going through, because you don't know. You know, we are all human, right? But we all have a different way of thinking. We have a different perspective. We have a, if you ask me a question, I might interpret or comprehend it different than what Margo may, comprehend it. So always, talk to your child or the person, and really try to get an understanding of what they're going through, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how it is to be born something or supposed to be this person, but inside you feel like something different. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, encourage, parents and even the child, like, just try to walk through it the best way you can and lean on each other. Even as a parent, if you're not happy with their decision, still show them love. Okay. So we have a few comments.
I have one. Oh, well, what's the comment?
Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing. I want to say also, for the kid and the parent, do research. I feel like one of the big things that as a society we fail to realize is ignorance. Like, ignorance is really bliss. Like, and it's like we don't even understand what is ignorance. Somebody not understanding why the N word is so bad, that's ignorance. Somebody not understanding why the color of my skin shouldn't give me a lesser value, that's ignorance. And we don't understand that what causes ignorance is a lack of education. It's a not knowing what you're talking about, not actually knowing, because when you actually know, you will see that there is no reason to be ignorant, and you will see that some of the ways you think, they simply weren't. They simply weren't moral. They simply weren't, on the right side of things, or they weren't, in they weren't from a loving place. And I feel like, who doesn't want to be from a loving place? So I feel like definitely do your research and learn about it. Learn about who your child is. Learn about all of it, because once you know it, it's like, now you can even be a better person, not only to your child, but to everyone around you in the world. You can help others see your child for who they are, and just, again, help your child through that transition, or through that lifestyle, or through whatever you see it as. Yeah. Get to the comments.
Period. So we got a few comments in the chat. Veronica, like, you look cute, honey. You talking about me? Thank you, girl.
She see you every week. I think she talk about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
whatever.
Every week.
Okay. She said, congratulations, Margo.
Thank you.
She also said, you have common sense, and as a mother, intuition. So we see what others don't. You're right about that, girl. I'm sorry I'm reading so it's kind of far away. Shanti also said, congratulations, Margo.
Thank you.
Love you. Okay, so my next question for you is, what makes you unique?
I mean, I just told y'all that by society standard, I'll be literally like unique. Like, I'm literally the different. Like, I'm the different. Like, come on now. And then, like, even if you just listening to Beyonce's like song, Alien Superstar, she says it like, I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. There's only one Margo. Like, come on now, let's be real. Like, we got to be honest here. So yes, I feel like what makes me unique is that I am the individual, and I'm like, I mean, that could be, on one hand, that could be like, well, everybody's individual. Exactly, everybody's unique. But you asked me why I'm unique. That's why. Thank you.
And y'all see why I put future superstar. That's That's what she is going to be. Not that's what she thinks she is. That's what she's going to be. Girl, I'm rooting for you. You superstar. I'm a superstar mama. Okay. Period. So the next question is, I want to ask you this. Okay. Since we're talking about unique. No, matter of fact, I'm just going to go to the next question. Okay. What makes you creative?
I don't know. Like, I just... I'm so resourceful. Like, one thing that I've really noticed about myself, I'm resourceful. I'm always using my hands, thinking of ideas, thinking of ways of doing things.
Oh, you should go get your art.
Well, I don't feel... I mean, I could run upstairs really quickly.
I'll go get it. Tell them what makes you...
No, well, all right. I'll just go get it. What makes me creative is... Just like I said, I'm just so resourceful. I'm always thinking. I'm always adapting. I'm always learning, and that's what makes me creative. And yeah, so you can talk to them. I'll just go get the like sculpture.
I want you to get the drawing too, baby.
What drawing?
The one you drew of yourself. The canvas.
Oh, okay.
So my baby is an artist, okay, and she has literally been drawing and painting and using her hands, and that's why she's so good with that makeup. Since she was yay high, when we used to go on road trips and different things like that, she would be in the car with a notepad and she would be in the car with the notepad drawing and stuff. You know how like most kids have their iPads. Not Margo. Margo has always like. She had a love for drawing and different things like that. So these are some of the things that she made in school.
Not this side.
So this is a painting that she made.
It's a drawing.
A drawing. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut the light down a little bit so you guys can see it. So this is a drawing that she made of herself. Baby, if that is not talent, I don't know what it is, okay? And literally, guys, when she was in, was it kindergarten? When she was in kindergarten at Lone Grove, she did a painting of herself as a police officer. So you remember? Were you in kindergarten?
I think I remember now, like that you saying it, but
so yeah, when she was in kindergarten, she drew a painting of herself as a police officer, and it got picked up and it was featured in the school. And I think it was in like a museum or something. And she was only in kindergarten, y'all. So she's been doing this like forever. And this is another sculpture that she made.
It's like my sad profile.
It's like a sad profile. You know, it looked like a penny. You know how the penny look, y'all. It's like a copper tone, and then it's the sad. So, and this is her.
And it's actually made out of clay. So, like, I sculpted the whole thing from scratch, y'all. All of it.
And you can look at the details, guys. Like the eyelashes, the eyebrows, the earrings, the hair texture. Like, when I say my baby she it. That's, to me, what makes her unique and creative, because she can use her hands and, like, when I started my makeup company, this is before she started like dibbling and dabbling in makeup, but it was like an instant. She took the brush and ran with it. Like literally, I ain't gonna toot her horn, but literally better than me. So she can slay her face. Okay, so she doesn't do it a lot because I don't know why she don't, but I would be having so many prom, graduation appointments, it wouldn't even be funny. But I think she's just so gifted and talented with her hands. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's definitely what makes her unique and creative. And with that being said, I want to ask you, how did you come up with the name Margo? That's pretty creative in itself.
So when I was transitioning, I was like, okay, so, you know, I can't have the name that I have right now. Like, I have to think of a new name. I need a new name. I already been dibbling and dabbling with, like, different names. Or, like, on like, Instagram, my name. I was playing with different ads and different taglines, whatever. And so then I was like, okay, like, I don't want to change my whole name. Like, just some random, like, nothing to do with me. So how could it be a play on words? What can I do? So that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to do the first 3 letters of my, current name. And I'm going to just basically do my current name, but like feminine, I guess, if you could say that. So that's when I looked up. I just looked up MAR names, like MAR girl names, and
It's so many.
I just scrolled, I scrolled, and I saw something like Margie, and then I saw Margo, Marlo, and I like Marlo, and then I saw Margo, and it was between Marlo and Margo. And I think I talked to one of my friends, and she just was like, girl, you like she was like, Margo, it's just such a good name. Let's look it up. And she was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, let's look it up. And so Margo means pearl. And so like I just liked it. Like I just like how Margo meant pearl. And then it's a French name. I've always liked French culture. I took French in school. So that's how I got Margo.
Can you speak a little French for us?
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Say it again.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
What does it mean?
Hi. How are you? Like simple.
What else can you say?
Je m'appelle Margo.
That's my name is Margo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Say a whole little sentence like.
I didn't say I could. Ooh, girl, I didn't say I could speak it or nothing.
You just took a few classes.
Let me think of something. I don't know.
It's okay. So what you said already was pretty good because I took Spanish and baby, hola. That's all I got for y'all. Okay? I got como está, muy bien, gracias. You know the regular little stuff. You know. I can count. So yeah. Okay, so my next question for you is, what barriers have you had to knock down to get you where you are today?
All of them.
Tell us about all of them.
Every single one. Stomp all over them. And the recent song is called Wannabe. It's by Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. It's in Megan Thee Stallion. She say, I'm the female type and I'm feeling them. And it just made me think, step on them. You gotta step on them. Like, and I just been stepping over obstacles. Being born male. Being Black, which is somehow, for some reason, seen as the inferior race. Like, just so many obstacles that I've just stepped over. Yeah. I don't know. Well, you want me to think of some more or what?
I mean, no, that's good because, I mean, every day you do have different obstacles that you have to step over, especially, like you said, with the race card. People in, our color, our skin in itself is a huge barrier that we've been facing for more years than I can even think about before I even thought about, conceived, or anything. And it's so crazy that now at my age of 40, we are still going over those obstacles, over those barriers. And then, like you said, for you, being born a male, do you mind if I tell my little story?
What story?
About how I used to think I was a boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So growing up, guys, I was like a tomboy, and I used to always think like, I'm a boy. Only because I was like a super tomboy. It's not like I wanted to, change who I was, but I was just a tomboy. That's just who I was. So like, I was like a nigga girl. You know what I'm saying?
A nigga.
You know how you say like, like the rap songs, that type of nigga. Like, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when I was pregnant with Margo, I just kept saying like, I want a boy. God, I want a boy. I gotta have a boy. And it's like, I had what I wanted, a boy, but it was a boy that was really a girl. So for me, just every day analyzing, like trying to learn and build my relationship with God and just trying to understand the different things that he take me through or whatever the case may be, I just felt like, for one, be careful what you ask God for, because I got what I don't mean this in the bad way. You know the story. It's like, be careful what you ask for, because I got what I wanted, but I got what God wanted me to have. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And I tell her all the time, like, Doctor, you like my alter ego or something? What did I call you? I just feel like it's like me all over again. Like, she's was born a male, but she's a girl, you know, deep down inside.
You be saying like, you definitely my baby. Like, you is really my child. If it's anybody else, it's you. Like, I was exactly like that. You know, blah, blah, blah. She be saying she used to think she was going to be a star. Never happened. She was saying that.
Now, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. But I did, you know, feel like, I felt like I was a boy because I was a tomboy. I always hung with the boys. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get like real like feminine until like later years in life, like high school and stuff. Like, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that story. You know, it's just a thing that I always think about. Like, heck, you know, like, it's just me like reincarnated, like me as, you know, the boy version or whatever. Okay. So with that being said, is there anything else you want to tell the Fuck With Me Friday audience before we introduce or let you guys know what college she is attending?
I just want to let y'all know that this is just our first time seeing me. Y'all see me wherever y'all see me now, but y'all about to see me everywhere. Your phone, your TV, billboard, here, there, everywhere. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, boo. Well, before you do the reveal, I just want to say thank you so much for being my special guest this week. This has truly been amazing. I am glad that I had the opportunity to introduce you to the world, to let them know exactly what they're getting. Because if y'all didn't see them prom pictures or them birthday pictures with at Nicki Minaj concert, then y'all missed it. But I just want to say I'm super proud of you. I'm happy and honored to be your mother, no matter which road that you took. Know that I will always have your back. Right or wrong, I will always have your back. Now, I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. You know I am.
She always.
But I'm always going to ride with you. I love you. I'm proud of you. I know your future is bright. And I just cannot wait to see what God has in store for you. I'm excited about the college that you're going to be attending. You know your chain right there.
Yeah, still for something.
Okay. And I'm excited for you. So, drum roll, guys. Let's see where she's gonna be going. Let's come a little closer. Where are you going?
Guys, I'm going to
Bradley.
Exactly.
So we are going to Bradley University. Y'all better know about it.
Home of the brains, guys.
Okay. Woo. So let us know, what are you going to be majoring in?
My major is going to be in the music and entertainment industry. So I'm going exactly into the field that I need to. Like I said, I'm going to be a star. Thank you.
Period.
Exactly.
And you know what, Margo? I did not ask you some questions that I meant to ask you. I'm sorry, guys. I got a few questions that I need to know. Period. You talking about me, Fee? Tell them I was a hood star. Don't play with me, baby. I was known for busting heads and taking names, you know, playing football with the boys in the snow, jumping fences. You know, I got all these war rooms and stuff.
With the boys in the snow.
We used to play football. I loved it, football in the snow with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I just got a few more questions for you before we head out. How is it being a big sister and having your little siblings first have you as a brother and now have you as a sister?
For me, I don't know. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of disassociated a lot when I was the brother. I was just kind of not really there. And it's like now that I'm Margo, I just feel like I'm so much more present in life. Like I'm so much more here, and I hope that they see that and they hope. And I really feel like the love that I can give them now is just real and it's there, and I hope that they feel that way too. But you honestly have to ask them how that is. I feel sorry.
uh, oh, yeah, don't tell nobody. She said every ninja in the hood want an angel. Y'all better know it. Put some respect on my name. That's what she said. Whatever. My next question, how is it being the oldest child?
I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I would say I I don't think it was made for me personally. Like I'm more like nobody believes me when I tell them that like I'm the oldest. They like, what? Like you have siblings? Like you have siblings younger than you? Like how do you treat them? Like people will be like, we can't believe it because like I'm so like flashy and like bougie. You would think I was like the only child. So I don't know. I think it's more so with you and like how you expect me to treat them and the responsibilities that you give me comparatively to them. Like I've noticed that I do be having more chores. I don't get it. Like
I'm setting you up because you can go out there in the real world. You're gonna have a job. They can't go to work yet.
I don't want to set up.
I'm trying to set you up to be prepared for when you go to Bradley, when you're there, when you're done with Bradley, and you're really, really out into the real world. I want to make sure that I have you properly trained mentally, physically, emotionally to go out and handle the real world because it's not gonna be no, oh my boo, I'm not gonna be able to be there with you holding your hand every step of the way. So I want to make sure that you have everything you need as far as knowing how to clean up, knowing how to go shopping, knowing how to wash your clothes, knowing how to take, your personal hygienes. A lot of this stuff you have checked in the bag. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely two of those things. I got the personal hygiene and the shopping. I don't know about that clean.
But you have a lot of things checked in the bag, and that is what, being the oldest, you set the tone. You know what I'm saying? As your younger sister and brother seeing you go off to college and fulfill your dreams, they're gonna want to do the same thing. They're gonna want to follow in your footsteps and say, oh, my big sister Margo did it, so I know I can do it. She a great person, so I'm gonna be a great person. Like, you set the tone.
I never really thought about that.
Yeah, you set the tone. That's why it's a lot of pressure, more pressure put on you, more responsibility put on you because, again, you set the tone,
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of times I be like, you're not about to do that in here because if I, just for instance, if I let you run crazy, run round, they'll think they can do it, and vice versa. So I think being the oldest comes with its own responsibilities. Yeah. I think it's a huge job, and I think you've been handling it all right.
I mean, I can't do nothing else. I can't be younger. Already.
This is true. This is true. Hey, Shonda. Your auntie Shonda in the chat.
Hi, Auntie Shonda.
She said we are so funny together. This is my boo. I'm going to miss her when she goes on to Bradley, but I know this is only the beginning to a great, great future. Again, before we close out, I'm going to give you the opportunity to let the audience know where they could come fuck with you at, where they could come, you know what I'm talking about.
You can find me on Instagram at Sailor, SAILORR, Margo, MARGO, Sailor Margo. You can find me on Snapchat at Sailor, SAILORR Margo, MARGO. And you can find me at TikTok I think it's also Sailor Margo, like the Instagram. Thank you.
So where did you get the Sailor from?
Because I love Sailor Moon. And Sailor Moon, she's like the Sailor Guardian, and she's basically like the princess of the world. And that's what I want to be. The princess of the world. So Sailor Margo. And then in the show, one of the characters is Sailor Mars, and then Sailor Margo. I just like it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, you guys, you heard where you can find her at. She's on Instagram, Twitter.
I didn't say Twitter, but I think I'm on there also.
Sorry.
I think my Twitter is also Sailor Margo, but I don't really use that one. But I think I just have the account, so you can probably find me on there too. But TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and I guess Twitter too.
Okay. What about if somebody want to come get their face beat to the gods?
Well, you better call somebody else because I don't prevent that.
See what I'm saying, guys? The girl is cold and won't even do no makeup. Just imagine.
I don't provide that service.
Well, I hope she started providing it in college so she could get her a few dollars because mama ain't gonna be able to.
Maybe I'll do it then, but not in these days.
Well, this has been such fun for me again. Super happy for you. Bradley is where my girl will be going. So Bradley, get ready for your girl. Here she comes. Again, thank you for being my guest. I love you. And bye-bye.
I just go pick up my stuff and go.
You get on what you get on. Okay, guys. So thank you guys so much. Peace. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Fuck With Me Fridays, the Laugh Podcast. Before I head out, y'all know I got to give a huge shout out to my sponsors. And if you haven't noticed already, Margo's IG page is flashing across the screen. So if you didn't hear it, look at it real quick. You can find her on all her social media platforms as Sailor Margo. Some of them have a dot, a space, or something in between, but it's spelled SailorMargo. Margo, that's my girl. One of our sponsors is, y'all already know, Bella Rain Cosmetics. We are a luxury cosmetic company that provide uplifting and affirmations and scriptures on our products to inspire self-love, empowerment, and the cultivation of faith, one product at a time. So if you haven't already shopped our website, please do so at www.bellaraincosmetics.com. Guys, we have t-shirts, we have luxury cosmetics, our lip glosses, our eyeliners, our nail polish, and we'll be definitely adding more products as we continue to grow and build. We'll be adding lashes and just, all that good stuff. So go ahead and shop with me today. You can shop with us through our Facebook, our Instagram, pages, or you can just go right to the website. Whatever fits you, it don't matter, baby. Just go ahead and go shop, okay? And y'all got to know, everything that I wear, my blush, my lip glosses, my eyeliners, everything that I wear is Bella. Bella, take your fella. I don't want him, but I will take him, but I don't want him. Okay. No. That's just a little saying that me and my cousin made up years ago. MD, she used to always say, like, Bella, take your fella, because you be looking so fine when you put on the product. You be just looking so fine that somebody, man, would be like, oh my God, but you got to be like, I don't want you, bro. No. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, another sponsor is Wave Graphics with my bro Jeff. So if you're looking for any graphic needs, website designs, flyers, pluggers, anything of that nature, he even made my flyer for my podcast. So we're gonna be redoing another flyer soon because he said, we gotta get a new flyer. So stay tuned for that. But you can check him out at. What's wrong with me today? You can check him out at wavegraphics.com, and that's www.wavegraphics.com. Like I said, he will get you together for all your graphic needs. Just hit him up. Let him know Angel the Hood Woman of God sent you. He might look out for you. I don't know. That's up to him and y'all. So whatever. Another one of our sponsors is Rogers Contracting Solution, where they take your project from conception to completion. No matter if it's home remodeling, um, private or public, whatever you need. No job is too big, no job is too small. Whatever you need, Rogers Contracting Solutions will definitely get you together. So you can check them out on Facebook, and you can also see some of the work that they do, or you can give them a call directly at 708-843-2469. Again, that number is 708-843-2469. Go ahead and get your house or whatever remodeled and looking good. Do you hear me? You hear me? Okay. All right, and then another one of our sponsors is ME Marketplace, and it's located at 7451 West Madison Street in Forest Park, Illinois. So ME Marketplace is a super dope marketplace where we have so many different vendors in there selling their products. Y'all already know Bella Rain is in the building. You can find anything from clothes, candles, weight loss, accessories, glasses, purses, shoes, boop, 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 you name it, we got it, okay? Also, for the month of May, we are actually going to be also in North Riverside Mall, right in front of the food court. So as soon as you walk in, when you walk into the food court, if you look to your right, you're going to see balloons and stuff. We are right there in that location, y'all. We doing a month pop-up shop. So Bella Rain is in the building, and a lot of the other different businesses that's in the marketplace are also selling their products this weekend. So if y'all looking for a last minute Mother's Day's gift, they have baskets. We have everything. Check us out. Like I said, we're going to be on North Riverside Mall right at the food court. But if you can't make it to North Riverside Mall and you're in Forest Park, hit up ME Marketplace located at 7451 West Madison Street. Okay, guys. That's all I got for y'all this week. It's been fun. It's been real. I hope y'all can hear my stomach growling through this microphone. But baby, it is. Okay? But I just want to say, and real quick, I want to give a shout out to all the graduates that's going on this week. I have a few of them in my family. Again, my baby, she'll be graduating on May 24th. My niece, Toriana Cox, graduated today in Miami. So congratulations to my boo. My niece, Queen of Bean, she had her penance ceremony today, and she'll be graduating on May 31st from 8th grade. So I got a college graduate, a high school graduate, and an 8th grade graduate, and I am so proud of all of them. I'm just so happy with the things God is doing in our lives, and I'm just excited for them. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to all the grads. I know so many kids graduating out of Green. Baby, I know Jersey, Amira, Shayla, Kylie, all them little kids. I know them all. Oh, Roro graduate on the 28th. I guess she'll be graduating from kindergarten. So go ahead, Roro. So if you have a graduate and you want me to give them a shout out, hop in my inbox and tell me their name. And for the whole month of May, after I do my sponsors, I will shout out all the graduates. So again, in my family, I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom. In my family, we have my niece Toriana Cox, graduated from college in Miami today. Go niece. I have my baby graduating out of high school on the 24th. Go boo. I have my niece graduating out of 8th grade, Queen of Bean. Go boo. Then my last but not least, my niece Roro graduating on the 28th from kindergarten. So we have 4 graduates this year, and I couldn't be more excited. Again, congratulations to all the graduates. I cannot wait to see you guys. She graduating from pre-K, not kindergarten, pre-K. Go ahead, Roro. Is she? Oh, okay, I ain't gonna say no. I was gonna say, is she finna be I ain't gonna say that. I will let my sister tell y'all about that. But again, thank you guys. Again, if you have a graduate, you want me to shout them out, please jump in my inbox, because I am just so proud of what these kids are accomplishing. I'm proud of their parents, because y'all don't understand. Parents put in a lot of work too for their kids to be graduating and have these ceremonies and pennants and luncheon. Like, parents put a lot of work in too. So kudos to all the parents out here too that's doing their thing too. So I'm going to leave with that. I love you guys. Again, thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Fuck With Me Fridays, the dopest podcast around, where I interview dope individuals who are big in their faith, a force to be reckoned with, unique in their craft, creative, and knocking down barriers every day. Stay tuned for next week, where I will be interviewing another dope guest. Will it be you? Will it be you? Will it be you? Will it be you? All right, y'all. We'll see. Bye-bye.
Asking questions, yeah, I'm hitting every angle. Spill your heart out like you talking to an angel. Trying to spark something new. I got something for you. Is you fucking with me? Tell me all of the things that you want the whole world to know. Tell me all your ideas. Let go all of your fears. Kick your feet up and get comfortable. Tune in my